guys, welcome back to my channel. What I have for you today is a Dollar Tree DIY, and what I'm going to do is I want to take this Dollar Tree little plastic container that has the handles and transform this into a really pretty, this is going to be leaning towards a fall DIY. Now I haven't started my fall DIYs and I'm not planning on it, but this was just on my mind so much I couldn't help myself. So, but you could, it's not totally fall now that I think about it. It leans towards fall. Okay, so you'll need a bucket like this. You'll need some of these Dollar Tree apples. I love them, they're so pretty. I have a whole bunch of them that I have collected, okay? Then you're going to need some Mod Podge. I use the matte. I hope I can get this open. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the gloss white paint from Apple Barrel. And then my Waverly Antique Wax. I think this stuff is wonderful, okay? And probably be using some gesso first. And then it depends here. I may take this Dollar Tree calendar that I've cut apart that I picked up last year. I'm still looking for the ones I've heard they're out this year. Oh my gosh, hope I can find them. But I may Mod Podge this. This is an option. You could always Mod Podge this onto that after we paint it if you wanted. Or you can take your Cricut, which may be what I do, and make words on it. I think I might do that. And I may take these IOD stamps, these are the trimmings too, and put a real pretty little rope around the top. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. So let me flip the camera down and we'll get started with this adorable Dollar Tree DIY that is very economical depending on how you do it. And even if you use the IOD molds, once you purchase them, you have them forever, okay? So let's get started. Okay, I went ahead and took those IOD molds and put it around the top. Now, I still have not gotten the glue with the blue label. I will be going to get it today though, because when you're doing something like this, it tries to slide because it's so slippery. So if you do this like that, make sure you have the blue label. But I think this is going to be so pretty. So what I'm going to do is go in with my gloss Apple Barrel paint. And I'm going to take this brush that you all know I love. And I'm just going to get in here, and hopefully this won't make everything try to slide off. It probably will. And I'm just going to put it on kind of haphazardly. Going to be real easy around these molds because like I said, they are sliding. If I would have had the right glue, they wouldn't have, but every time I'm out, I forget. Okay, so I'm just going to put this right on here. Normally, I put the gesso on. I don't know where my mind is today, but I forgot to put the gesso on first, so we'll see if it makes a really big difference. I don't know, it might. So we're going to go in with this white paint and just get everything nice and white and tone down all this pink. But this is what we're getting so far. So I know you know what I'm doing, so I'll be back once I get this painted white. Well, here this is so far. You can see where it has slid down, but this side looks pretty good. So I kind of think maybe it'll give it an old look, like it's a really old basket. Now, I don't know how this is really going to turn out since I didn't use my gesso. I always use the gesso, but I didn't this time, so we will see. Okay, I'm going to take this Waverly Antique Wax, and Maggie is after something. And I'm just going to put it on here. I am not even sure what this is going to do. And then I'll wipe it, try to wipe it off. Okay, this is what we're getting so far. Okay, now I'm just taking the Waverly Antique Wax and continuing to put it on there. Now, I thought that I had you in frame, but I guess I just obviously didn't, and I'm so sorry about that. But I first was going to take my paper towel and wipe it off after I applied it. And then I noticed that it was really grabbing, and I was liking the effect it was giving me anyway. So I decided that I would just continue applying the wax. Now, I will tell you, when you do this, you want to have smooth strokes, because if you don't, it starts, I had to go back and smooth mine out where I was just going back and forth, because it starts to look a little sloppy. But if you just use those long, smooth strokes, you can see I'm doing that now, it smooths it right out, and I think it really adds a nice faux wood look. You would never know that this was originally a very pink little container from the Dollar Tree. Okay, here I'm showing you how it turned out and that it is looking wood-like, but there I am once again taking those long strokes to make that nice and even and smooth. Now, if you do use the molds around the top, make sure that you have a light hand with them, and not a real light hand, but don't be excessively rough, and use a very soft brush, and make sure you go diagonally in there and get in between the molds, like on that rope, in between the sections of the rope. That's what I'm doing. And then I am painting the handles, and I wanted to paint down inside this. Okay, I hope you've been able to see. And I'm just going to go inside this, so I know you'll be able to see slightly down inside this, and I don't want it to look like it was pink. But if you do this, I would recommend gesso. It really does help. Right now this looks like a mess, but I'm hoping that I can get it to look good. I'm definitely going to order some aprons, because I've already got stuff on my new shirt. Okay, let me take a hairdryer to this, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, here I'm just taking a sign that I made on my Cricut that says Farmer's Market. Now, I will tell you that if your design is the least bit tacky or not completely dry, it's harder to get the decal to apply, but I managed to do it, and I think it looks lovely. Okay, this is what we have so far. I think it's really cute. I really do. It just looks old. Okay, so let me put my apples in it and we'll take a look. Well, here it is. I think it is really adorable. I really do love it. I think it turned out so cute. Can you imagine this with some hay coming out or straw? I think it would be so cute, but I don't have my fall supplies out yet, but I think that's really cute. I just put some like Walmart bags down in there, but I'll let you see it up close. That is really cute. Now, I will tell you, when you're doing something like this with your Cricut, if this is the least bit sticky or damp, you're going to have problems. So let it really dry. But I love that. I think it's so cute. And this coming down like this. It bothered me, but now I'm thinking, hey, it looks like it's just old, and this has started falling off, so I like that. So right in here it is. It just looks like a very old basket that has apples in it. You would never know that this was that pink Dollar Tree storage container. I really think it turned out cute. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out on YouTube. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and become a member of our family. And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell and set it to all so you won't miss an upload. So I will see you Monday for some sort of cricket. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but let me give you another look at this. Those apples really look real, don't they? So let me go get Maggie and let her say hi to you. Well, here is the baby. She was in there snooping. Were you snooping? She slept almost all day yesterday. She is so funny. Say hi to your friends, baby. Say hello. Say hello. Say I love you. Say yes, I do. So until next time, bye guys.